3 billion people around the world suffer from different neurological diseases and mental illnesses. And drugs are mostly ineffective or have side effects. Though electrical stimulation of neurons is known to be a very promising modality, existing technologies are highly invasive. They require creating a hole in the skull and putting a centimeter scale probe in. That is associated with risks of infection, morbidity, and mortality. And because of the surgery-related invasiveness and $100,000 of brain surgery, those technologies are only limited to less than 1% of the patients. So people worldwide suffering from these devastating neurological conditions have impossible choices, either to go through this invasive brain surgery or live with these debilitating symptoms which drugs cannot fix. To overcome these challenges, we have built tiny electronic chips that can travel through the body fluids to autonomously implant in target brain regions and treat diseases which are even resistant to drugs. These electronics seamlessly integrate into the brain, forming unique brain-computer symbiosis and completely eliminate the need for surgery. To achieve this, we developed nanoelectronics at wafer scale and then lifted them off the substrate to create free-floating, sub-cellular sized wireless electronic chips with record power conversion efficiency. Then we have attached these electronic chips with living biological cells to create unique cell electronics hybrids, which fuses the versatility of electronics with the biological prowess of living cells. These hybrids can be placed inside the body with a simple injection in the arms. And they can travel seamlessly through the body fluids without being attacked by the immune system. These hybrids enable the first demonstration of electronics which can even cross the intact blood-brain barrier and autonomously recognize a target disease region in the brain and self-implant there. These electronics provide precise electrical stimulation of the brain, enabling surgery-free brain-computer symbiosis for transcending humans beyond diseases and biological limitations. So now, it is possible to have an implant in a precise disease location in the brain with just a simple injection in the arms. So no invasive brain surgery is required. For example, the Neuralink device requires creating a 1-inch hole in the skull. But our technology does not require creating any hole in the skull or any kind of surgery. No catheters are required either. So this is not a science fiction anymore. We have already developed this technology and demonstrated this in our animal study through last 7 years of our work at MIT. This technology involves 5 major breakthroughs. The first one is that we have developed these tiny nanoelectronic devices which are sub-cellular sized and wireless. They're much smaller than even a size of a single cell and they are wirelessly powered. So if you are wondering how small they are, imagine a grain of rice. This would be 1 billion times smaller than that. And they can harness power wirelessly and have very high power conversion efficiency so that they can work deep inside the brain. The second breakthrough is that we have created hybrids of these electronics with biological machineries such as living cells. And these hybrids we have shown, when they are introduced inside the body non-invasively, can autonomously recognize a target region in the brain through biochemical sensing mechanism. So no external guidance is required or no imaging is required either. The third breakthrough is that this is the first demonstration of electronics which can even cross intact blood-brain barrier. So we do not need to disrupt the blood-brain barrier. Thus, we ensure that no unwanted entities go inside the brain. And the fourth breakthrough is that these devices can provide very precise electrical stimulation of the brain with a precision of only 30 micrometer around the target. While existing implants, because of the electric field spread, can understimulate or overstimulate a target disease region. So our technology is not only completely surgery-free, but it also provides a higher precision of treatment. And the fifth breakthrough is that while existing implants can cause massive destruction of brain tissue around it, our tiny nanoelectronic devices we have shown can co-live and coexist with the brain cells without causing any damage or toxic effects. Also, this is a very platform technology. This can be used to treat multiple brain disorders, starting from neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's to motor dysfunctions, paralysis, depression, to treating brain cancers as well as for curing blindness. Moreover, this technology is not just confined to the brain. It can be used for applications such as surgery-free and wireless pacemakers, or treating cancers or other organs of the body as well. Moreover, beyond treating diseases, it can be used for even healthy individuals. Just like we have wearables for all, we can even have implantables for healthy. It can be used for applications such as cognitive enhancement, for improving decision making, or even increasing our neural density through synthetic electronic neurons. So in our lab, we already have very promising results for treatment of diseases such as Alzheimer's, for brain cancer, as well as chronic pain. For Alzheimer's, we have demonstrated that precise electrical stimulation can actually prevent the spread of the pathology to neighboring and other brain regions. This might help in not only treating Alzheimer's disease, but even preventing the development of this disease itself. We have also shown that our bioelectronic treatment can treat brain cancers which are resistant to existing treatments such as radiation or chemotherapy. We have worked with terminal brain cancers such as glioblastoma or DIPG. These brain cancers are a death sentence with a median survival rate of patients of only 12 to 18 months after diagnosis. Radiation does not work, drugs do not work. We have taken samples from patients who have died because existing therapies did not work, and have created human-like brain cancer in our animal models, and have shown that electrical stimulation can halt the growth of brain tumor where existing therapies have failed. This can increase the survival chances of patients to about 85%. This can bring new ray of hope to the patients and their families. So just recently I got an email from a father who mentioned that his 10 years old daughter has been diagnosed with DIPG. I get emails often like this from patients and their families. These are heartbreaking. So we are very committed to bring this technology to humans as soon as possible. So while existing technologies are only limited to less than 1% of the patients due to the surgery-related costs and invasiveness, by completely defying the need for surgery, we are breaking the barriers of age, health risks, and costs that are currently preventing millions from getting treatment. We envision a future which will be completely free from neural diseases and bring our technology to humans such that it is accessible to all. for alleviating human suffering.